This is a lesion that we'll be discussing. First, we have to identify what the site is. Obviously, it appears to be skin. Lower power itself, there is a kind of muscles here, smooth muscles here. So we have to know in which all areas in the body, just below the epidermis. This is the epidermis. Just below the epidermis, there is this muscles. And also other thing about this epidermis, it is kind of a very corrugated kind of an epidermis, very thick epidermis, and kind of has a corrugation. So when there is this kind of a thick corrugated epithelium with underlying smooth muscles, it is usually erectile tissue. That means it can be nipple, or it can be the scrotal skin or the vulvar area. And this lesion is actually classical for the scrotum, and this is called scrotal calcinosis. And if the same lesion is seen anywhere else in the skin, it is called calcinosis cutis. And this is what it looks on the patient. There'll be like nodules, white nodules. All these nodules are kind of calcium. And if you are going to poke, or if you are going to put a needle into it, what comes out will be kind of a chalky material. It is basically calcium. Coming back to histology, so we have identified the area to be scrotal skin, and these are basically calcium. Calcium is seen as this kind of purple to basophilic material. And this slide, I think, is possibly kind of a quite old one. That is why it is not that much of a purple. But we'll go into another case to see that purple color. Again, we can see that this has a kind of purple color. Again, calcium can have different kinds of morphology in histologically. This is a type of a pasty kind of calcification, like a chalky thing. This is what calcinosis cutis, or the calcification calcinosis cutis, looks like. We'll go to another image here. This is more of a better slide. Here we can see this purple kind of a look for this calcium. So this is basically calcium deposited in the skin. And here, if we see this giant cells are seen, a foreign body kind of giant cells. That is, the body is reacting against this calcium, as this calcium is a foreign body, and the body will look at it as if it is a foreign body, and it will react against it by sending in macrophages, which becomes giant cells. So this is what calcinosis cutis is basically, and since it is occurring in